Tonight, the deaths of 24 people from Monday's tornado are raising new and serious questions about whether there's a way to protect people. The City of Moore's website very clearly states, "We at the City of Moore Emergency Management Department advocate that every resident have a storm-safe room or an underground cellar." Here's the thing, they don't. And as you have seen, neither do the schools. The city says only about 10% of homes in Moore actually have an underground shelter. And as we have seen and heard from survivors of the tornado, the shelters can mean the difference between life and death. Ed Lavendera is out front with one family who is alive tonight because of their underground shelter.
Right there.
A swirling, violent.
Oh my God.
Can you hear it?
Oh my God.
Wall of fury.
All right, come on, let's get in, let's get in.
The tornado shooting straight at Francis Robertson's neighborhood.
We're in the shelter. It's right over us right now.
Robertson and 5 others, including his girlfriend and girlfriend's daughter, jumped into an underground storm shelter.
Sounds like a plane flying by. Here it comes.
Then the recording goes dark.
That is a nerve-wracking feeling to crawl in there. And that's not a lot of room in there. And everything's shaking around you.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
No. Never. Hopefully this is it for me.
Just all hunker down.
Francis's girlfriend, Jennifer Nasser, installed this underground shelter last December. At the worst point, she thought the shelter was going to collapse around her.
It was just horrendous. The noise was so loud. Stuff was clanking. I mean, everything was hitting it. We had mud coming down on us. We were covered in mud when we came out.
3 massive tornadoes in 14 years have struck around Moore, Oklahoma, and for Dan Hunt, that's enough. Monday's tornado grazed past his neighborhood, and we found him today buying a solid concrete safe room.
And all of our friends said, "Oh, don't worry about it. It never strikes in the same place twice." My answer was, bull, because it just happened. Again.
You can't take it anymore.
I'm not going to try that again. I'm not going to do what we went through again, no.
Many storm victims we've talked with say storm shelters and safe rooms need to be even more common across Oklahoma, outfitted in schools, homes, and office buildings, and the demand is growing.
I poured the footers, the floors, the walls, and the ceiling in one continuous pour.
Andrew Sigorski runs Oz Safe Rooms. He says since Monday's tornado, he's sold 30 of these $8,000 above-ground safe rooms.
And so things are swirling around. It's getting walloped by cars, debris, flying wood.
There's no way for the room to come apart because it's seamless.
The door felt like it was going to come off, so we were just holding on to the door and praying that it didn't come off.
Jennifer Nasser and her boyfriend, Francis Robertson, held on for dear life. The tornado left the house above them a splintered disaster, and they're not sure they would have survived had it not been for this hole in the ground.